My name is Allison Bell. I'm a graduate student in the College of Education, and I'm working with a team under the direction of Dr. Jessica Lee. And I'm here to talk about some work that we are just now beginning on how learning analytics can be used to promote participation in online learning. So our work was partially inspired by the analytic data that have become very popular with wearable health devices like the Fitbit. So those of you might have some on, but the Fitbit monitors and provides information to you on your activity patterns. And the feedback that you get in reports like this, in theory, will help you not just monitor your activity, but make course corrections and ultimately achieve your health outcomes. So we wondered, would providing information to online students like the Fitbit provides to its users motivate learners to become fully engaged in online courses? So before you get the wrong idea, we think that our online instruction is world-class. Maybe it could use a tweak here and there, but we think our students are naturally inspired, but we're going to continue this work nonetheless. So learning management systems like the ones we use on this campus currently contain a lot of data on learners' behavior patterns. So things like logins and discussion forum activity, those are just a few of the examples of information that is sitting there. But the problem or the question is, how can it be used? How is it used to promote learning? And that part is a little less clear. So in short, our research is understanding, we just want to know how analytics can be provided to learners in ways that will motivate them and encourage their participation. And I'm going to talk very briefly about a pilot study that we are just starting to look into this. The first thing we'll do is select learning analytics of student participation in an online graduate level course. So some examples we might select are things like time spent in the course site or in discussion forums, but we'll certainly be looking at discussion forum behavior, quality, and things like that. But the next part is where we'll really be looking at how to design these feedback messages to learners during the course based on those analytic data. Not all feedback is helpful, of course, so we want to look at not just individual feedback, but how those compare with the groups. But we'll also be varying the design of feedback based on the use of multimedia and visualization. So some feedback might be text, but we'll be looking at video feedback as well as different visualization approaches. And finally, we will assess what this means for not just learners' participation in the class, but their motivation. So why would we look at the relationships between learning analytics, feedback message design, and student motivation? Well, first of all, I mentioned already that learning management systems are already capturing a lot of this information, but it's likely being underutilized to affect outcomes. Second of all, formative feedback is important not just in online instruction, but face-to-face as well. But learner motivation in online environments can go undetected. Central to our work is the ARCS model, which defines strategies and methods for instruction, creating instruction that's motivating to learners. It's a pretty straightforward model that just includes strategies that helps incite learners' curiosity to learn, makes the learning relevant to their personal goals, helps them believe that they can succeed, and reinforces those accomplishments with meaningful rewards. So this model will be used not just to inform our feedback messages and the design of those, but we'll also be looking at using that to assess motivation. So we really expect that this is just the start. We're looking at online learning communities, but we think that this work is potentially extensible to other online communities focused on innovation, knowledge sharing, and problem solving. So our aim ultimately is to achieve meaningful participation that persists over time and meets desired outcomes.